Welcome to the Dr. Vet channel. Come to the livestock world. Ladies and gentlemen, gilt pigs are the factor that directly determines the reproductive productivity of the herd and indirectly affects the breeding efficiency of the farm. Therefore, choosing to buy gilts for breeding plays an extremely important role. However, the price of gilt breeds is quite high, so if the selection technique is not good, it will cause direct economic loss to the farmer. So what criteria should you pay attention to choosing pigs for breeding? The first criterion is the origin. Now, there are many companies selling gilts, so you have a lot of options. People should consult about the disease and epidemiological situation and a few addresses to compare and make the best choice. You must find a reputable, trustworthy place with documents certifying the clear origin of the pig herd of parents and grandparents. In addition, some farms are using the piglets, born from the farm's herd of pigs, to raise as gilts. However, that pig may be beautiful in appearance, but when it comes to breeding, it will not be good because it has been crossed. Although this may reduce initial costs, it will cause long-term losses due to low reproductive efficiency. The second one is the breeding selection stage. When entering the breeding area, we should not look narrowly at a few pigs to see if they meet the standards for rearing. But we must look at the overall situation, at the entire herd to see is the herd healthy and agile, is the pink skin, is the fur smooth, are there any signs of respiratory disease or diarrhea, are there any rashes or bleeding? Next, we will go to the criteria for selecting pigs if the pig herd is completely healthy, depending on the specific conditions of our farm to choose. If the farm has good breeding conditions, modern, closed barn design, and can manage environmental factors affecting pigs, you can choose breeds with less resistance, but high productivity. On the contrary, if the barn is open and affected directly by environment, we should prioritize choosing breeds with good resistance. You should not choose gilts with meat-oriented father breeds, such as Duroc or Terran. In addition, check genetic traits such as number of piglets born in 1 litter, birth weight, survival rate in 1 litter, average number of piglets per sow per year, average daily weight gain rate, and feed conversion ratio. The next one is the line selection. Select gilts from the offspring of the parent breeds giving birth a lot. Their piglets are uniform, big, they have regular estrus cycles, and return quickly after weaning. About the appearance criteria, you should choose pigs that are tall and large, are the leaders of the herd, and have the physical characteristics of their breed. Appearance is an important factor in choosing gilts, so before choosing gilts, we need to clearly understand the criteria for choosing appearance such as head and forehead, moderately large head, wide forehead, and alert eyes. Shoulders and chest need to have the following criteria. Shoulders are full and wide, chest is deep and wide, and shoulder heads are harmoniously connected. Back ribs and abdomen moderately long back, deep ribs, round belly without sagging, firm back and abdomen. The rump is moderately long, the hind thighs are full, less wrinkled, the buttocks and thighs combine well, and the tail is large. In addition to choosing the above appearance factors, 3 other factors are also extremely important: legs, teats, and external genitals. The first is the legs. Many factors of leg affect the culling and shelf life of sows. The gilt selected must be pigs with 4 sturdy legs. The distance between the front and hind legs is moderately wide. Toenails are straight, uncurled, and walk naturally. Strong feet will be related to the sow's body weight distribution and movement later in pregnancy and giving birth, avoiding unnecessary injuries, leading to miscarriages due to falls. Standard feet have toes that are evenly spaced, balanced, and big and strong. About teats, gilts must have an average of 14 to 16 teats, evenly distributed on each side, with 7 to 8 teats. No interstitial or flat teats. The teats are evenly raised. The later teats are closer together. The distance between the teats is appropriate, not too far or close, so that the piglets can easily suckle both rows when the sow is lying down. Next is the external genitals. Underdeveloped external genitals are a sign that the internal reproductive system is underdeveloped or immature. You should avoid choosing such pigs because they will have difficulty mating and fertility. If the vulva has too much hair, it will also be a notable problem because it will lead to metritis and cystitis. In addition, if the vulva is injured or deformed, even if it has healed, it will still affect the mating and giving birth process. Thus, we have provided you our experiences so that you can choose the best gilt pigs, contributing to a herd of sows with good reproductive productivity, bringing value to farmers. Thank you for watching the program. Goodbye and see you again.